Hopefully the cat didn't steal all the stuff again. Anything to load? I guess not, since we didn't really do anything yesterday. Morning, Grim. I expect you in my office for your performance review after you are done today. Do not worry about that right now, though. Focus on the task at hand. Quota for the day: 6 humans have to die. Anyone related to the transportation industry has to die. Choose humans on the left side of the profile bundle to die. It's a lot. Looking forward to this review. So I guess that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So dead, 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 dead. Transportation industry has to die. Unemployed. Supply chain coordinator, tax collector, cook. Okay, none of those are. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So we need 2 more to die. And we can look at this. This guy should probably die. Question mark. Okay, let's look at the ones that should die first, and then we can look at the ones that we have to decide. So we need 1 more to die. Xanathep van der War, 78 senator. Xanathep is an ancient senator holding on to power because they can't imagine they could do anything else with their life. That's the only thing they have left. Unfortunately, they're also growing increasingly misinformed and illiterate in the way the modern world works, both politically and technologically. Zygmunt Zozy, 25, unemployed. From all the available activities, Zygmunt only likes watching TV, playing computer games, drinking beer, and eating pizza, without even live streaming at all. They live with their mother and claim to have no mission in life other than wasting their world's resources. Jafar Haroon, 40, crane operator. Jafar is a mediocre crane operator. They make a notable amount of mistakes, then blame others for those mistakes. Jafar has an alcohol problem and gets abusive towards their significant other, and children if they get angry when intoxicated. Just curious what the thing would say would happen. Their question marks. But they should die anyways. Okay. Melita Vanderpool, 32, mathematics teacher. Melita's doctoral thesis was about calculating the parameters around conflict solution. Afterwards, they decided to put that research to the test in a rough enough environment. School. They're into skiing and crafting little paper versions of fractals, like the Menger sponge. Blaise Masterson, 43, helicopter pilot. Blaise works as the Prime Minister's personal helicopter pilot. They love flying so much. They fly around all day, even when the employer doesn't need to go anywhere. All the money for fuel is taken from taxpayer funds. Poulter Noman, 40, bicycle repairman. Repairing bicycles is Poulter's life. They own a bicycle shop, designing custom bicycles and pimping up old rides. Experimental brake modifications and neon light installations are Poulter's specialty. I'm just curious what the light would have said for these guys. Nothing. Okay. So let's see. We need. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait. What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I guess we have 6, and then these 3 can live. Nope. Let's just read their stories though. DeCharlie Smith, 41, supply chain coordinator. An efficient supply chain is the core of logistics, and DeCharlie, being detailed-oriented, is proficient at optimizing exactly those kind of pipelines. They're also excessively proud of this, which unfortunately has blinded them to their developing addiction to amphetamine-focused aids. Alea Sarazin, 27, cook. Alea chose to learn the art of gastronomy because it felt like a decent and stable job. Good food is always needed. Aside from cooking, they enjoyed long treks through nature and mountain climbing. Romain Chakrabarti, 56, tax collector. Romain is an extremely menacing person. They used to be an enforcer for a loan shark and constantly looked like they are going to break any and all kneecaps in the vicinity. This makes their tax collecting job rather easy. 6 humans have to die. 1, 2. Yeah, I guess so. Choose any humans on the left side of the profile bundle to die. Okay, so these guys live, so let's just mark those then, I guess. Live, live, live.
Psst. See? What did I tell you?
Yes, you're right. You told me what? Today was just a tiny error. Go away. You told me what?
The others. Conspiring behind your back. You saw the result.
I think it was the cat.
They waited for you to let the guard down, whispering, "Look, it's the pathetic runt."
What do you know? Tell me. Why do I even come here? Liar. Why do I even come
For
here?
insight, wisdom and nuggets of cold, hard truth. Or is it perspective, encouragement, and guidance? Keep them guessing, and watch your back, Reaper.
Oh, he's back. Let's go.
I have returned. Did you miss me?
Sure. I like our little chats.
Great. I am glad you enjoy our frequent discourse. So, okay. Yes. Today is your 2-week performance evaluation. But before that, we must quickly check your daily conduct. Where did I place those papers? Please. Where are you? Ah, here we go. Right. Seems to be correct, or whatever. Let us proceed to the more important evaluation.
Wait patiently.
Ah, Grim. How should I put it? In essence, you are a solid and dedicated worker. You play by the book. You do what you are told. There is little to criticize in your conduct, except perhaps for the minor lack of independence.
But the rules are there for a reason. What else am I supposed to do?
Of course, great care goes into calculating the equilibrium. But is that all that matters? One might expect at least an inkling of rebellion. Does an autonomous personality hide anywhere within your skull? You are dependable, faithful, trusted. Is that all you are content with? Now, obviously, you are to be granted a small bonus. No one can argue you have not earned it. Keep it up. The ultimate evaluation is in 2 weeks.
Very ominous. Dang, that was a raise.
Back from our booty, are ye?
The Lethean Obliviator is used to remove grievous mistakes, meaning it erases whichever mark you made on a profile. One use only. I mean, this might be useful,
Avast!
actually.
This tale is beyond reproach. We were sailing the high seas when we found a shipwreck full of these off the coast of the Wild Wakes. 'Twas power to erase even the most dreadful of mistakes. Used it to erase one of my risky love letters. And you know what? Never heard from the love interest again. Amazing little thing.
Only a noble craftsman can craft an alafenique, I probably did not pronounce that right, of this caliber. Exquisite, tasty, no one can deny I'd have the sweetest possible visage if I wore this.
Hey, Grimmy. Pleased to see you again. Not much else happening on this quiet Sunday, though, so I appreciate you dropping in. What's on your mind?
Tell me about the archivist.
The prime curator of the archive, you mean? They work down in the cellar, below Mortimer. I haven't met anyone so enamored with structure and organizations before, but I guess it comes with the territory. You two ought to get along fine. Heck, just bond over the equilibrium and standardizations and the like. Maybe you should eventually apply for an archive job instead.
Should I really?
Nah, I'm kidding. I don't think it works like that. The Abysmal Archive is a wild land, and not easy to enter. What else you got in mind?
I'd like a drink.
What's your poison?
Bloody Gary.
Can't go wrong with the Bloody Classic. It'll kickstart your recovery from any slump.
Goobos. As a seemingly metallic taste hits you, it hints at the usage of real blood, but in truth, it's just tomato juice. The drink has a sharp, peppery undertone. Still, every sip makes you feel insecure, as if you've awakened from a nightmare to find yourself at home, basking in the warm morning rays of a rising sun. I'll be going now.
Au revoir, Lil Reaper.
Maybe there's more to talk about with these guys? Oh, there's not even an option to click on them. Oh yeah, we'll see that later. I forgot that's how he delivers stuff. Let's just put this in here so this doesn't get in the way. Violent clashes break out after death of a mathematician. Opposing factions disagree over how to apply the calculations to achieve peace. City budget experiences unexpected surplus. Politicians baffled. A house fire caused by faulty electrical equipment claims the life of a youth. Young cook discovers new healthy way of preparing food. Doctors amazed. Major logistics screw-up leaves many businesses stranded and causes a shortfall of critical medication at the central hospital. Drunken crane operator tips crane into the sea. Hipsters panic as trendy bike shop shuts down after owner's death. Check it. Brute takes down 3 harassers like it's no thing. A legend passes. Xanathy Vanderwar dies in their office chair, the one they fought for decades ago as a young progressive. Congratulations, Grim. You passed the performance review as expected, but let us not dwell on the past. I need you to focus on the future. This will be a tough day. This will be a tough day. Be attentive. Quota for the day: total 6 humans have to die. So only 2 live. At least 3 humans with a scientific background have to die. At least 2 humans aged 30 or younger have to die. Specific with a scientific background. And then random. This person doesn't even have a scientific background and they're not 30 or younger. Question mark. Question mark. And they're also in that category. A nurse is kind of a scientific background. That's kind of, it's really hard. Cosmologist, I don't think that's scientific, even if that is ending in ologist, maybe. And then Lamp really said this is on you. Oh. So I guess they should die. So that would be like the one that dies. That's like not in the categories, I think. Because they're not 30 or younger. Okay. Well, let's read his story anyways. So, scientific background, and 30 or younger. So, Lucas Kawabi, 32 getaway driver. Lucas gets tangled in the whole organized crime web at an early age through debts their brother had incurred. To settle the score, Lucas was forced into working as a driver, although as of late they seem to have been getting their hands dirtier. Oscar Warburg, 34, military chaplain. Oscar joined the armed forces to help soldiers in and outside combat situations by providing moral, sometimes even psychological support. Most of their time is spent at the military hospital providing aid for injured soldiers. They recently adopted a puppy from a combat zone. Don Fiorino, 46, mobster. Don Fiorino tries to model themselves after the old mafia novels and films without realizing the stories are made up by authors who had no connection to or understanding of organized crime. Soon enough, they'll realize there are no honor codes and family bonds. Crime is just crime. Loic, Tahirian, 52 archaeologists. Loic and their team made the discovery of their career as they came upon ancient seal tombs in the local desert. The most intriguing item found from one of those tombs was an ancient wheel of cheese, which still looks surprisingly appetizing. Kathy Kowalski, 33, nurse. Born to migrant parents, Kathy was expected to go far, but never became a doctor. They toil long hours at the local hospital and love their job, while not being gentle with needles around old patients who accidentally touch their butt when not working. Kathy lives in a tiny apartment, doing laundry, sleeping, and eating takeout. Stephen Ashby, 55, statistician. Stephen lives and breathes statistics. They work as a statistical consultant at several companies and give lectures at the university. Every time they get drunk, they start ranting about the misuse of p-values. So I'm guessing this is what they mean by scientific background, these two. There's no human age 30 or younger in this pile, I'm pretty sure. Like, yeah, 32, 34, 52, 46, 33, 55, 40. And no one's 30 or younger. 10 years, Ayasha has spent gazing through a powerful telescope at the stars all across the universe. Bit by bit, they become ever more convinced the whole world is actually some sort of simulation, a realistic reproduction crafted in binary. Irvin Ramis, 40, vigilante. I lurk in the night, searching for bloodsuckers. Irvin has said to the authorities many times they claim to be a vampire hunter, safeguarding humanity against these terrors in the night. But are vampires truly out there? The answer might surprise you. It's nope. So I'm guessing these are the 3 scientific backgrounds they want to die. Yeah. And then, let's see. So this guy needs to die. I mean, that works. Yeah, actually. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There really was no one 30 or younger.